Our good friend Ben Dixon sent out some tweets on Wednesday evening following the "Send Her Back" chant at the Donald Trump rally. And I want to share two of those tweets because they really spoke to me and they echo things that I have been saying over the last couple weeks here. Here's the first one. It says, "My filter is broken, so I'm likely to lose a lot of followers and friends who are used to the kinder, gentler Ben. But all things considered, we don't have time to worry about being nice." For a lot of us, we've never been the feel good, I'm not going to make fun of you type progressive. But for a lot of us, something broke when we watched that footage from Wednesday night, the "Send Her Back" chant. Something broke even further. It happened to Ben, it happened to me, and I think it happened to a lot of us. Another tweet from Ben, and this one really absolutely nails it. "Look, man, those rednecks in that audience last night won't be won over with any policy. They would gladly give up health insurance and die of diabetes-driven gangrene than to abandon a president who lets them be their full racist selves." And again, this is 100% correct. There is no arguing with these people. The folks that sit there and chant "Send her back," or "Lock her up," or "Build the wall," or spend their evenings watching Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson, there is no reaching those people. You can beat them over the head with facts and logic and statistics, and it's not going to do a damn thing to change their mind. Now, over the years, I have received a fair amount of criticism and also a ton of praise for not being afraid to call people out, to sometimes get my hands a little dirty, to be angry and yell when it is appropriate. But again, some people don't like that. They say, "Oh, it's hard to listen to you because you just yell all the time and you're mad all the time." I get a lot of that when I fill in for David Pakman. He has a much different audience. And I do try to tone it down, but sometimes I talk about these stories and you know what? I get angry. I'm still driven by facts. I'm still driven by logic. I'm still driven by statistics. I do my research. I know what I'm talking about, and I have the numbers to back it up. But I understand that sometimes I can be a little harsh. But as Ben said, buckle up, because it's going to get worse from a lot of us. We're pissed off now. We've been pissed off. It's just that we have tried, some of us probably more than others, to hold back a little bit. But there's no holding back anymore, folks. We can't just let these people go out there, make these chants, say that, "Yeah, I love his comments. That's why I voted for him." And us sit here and be like, "Well, statistically, actually, if you were to look at it," that's not going to do it. That's not going to cut it. Or sitting down with these people, trying to have a conversation and saying, "Well, let me try to change your mind a little bit." I appreciate the effort of people trying to do that, but I also understand that it's futile. You're not going to change these people's minds. You're not. It's not ever gonna happen, so stop wasting your time. And fight back, and get angry, and yell when it's necessary. Because things are screwed up right now, and they're getting worse. They're gonna get worse. Trump is basically promising us he's gonna make it so much worse. And I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I can win the day by just arguing calmly and collectively. When I'm talking about policy issues, for the most part, it's still going to be, what it usually is. I'm not going to start yelling about economy. I'm going to start, screaming about healthcare. But when it comes to dealing with these people who, as Ben says, and he's, again, 100% right, these rednecks that are racist, I'm going to get mad, and I'm going to fight back, and I'm going to call them names. And that's just something that people are going to have to deal with, because a lot of us are going to start doing it because we have hit our limit. They broke something within us on Wednesday night, and they're probably not going to be happy that they did. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week, just click on the little join button right below the video.